Hey, what's going on, everyone? So, welcome to Movie Review Part 6. So, let's get on with it with the 5 movies that we have today. So, the first movie that we have is called David. David is PG, came out 2025, and is 1 hour and 49 minutes long. The cast of David is Phil Wickham, who's in Breakthrough and and has music albums such as Song of the Saints and Hymn of Heaven. Then we also have Lauren Daigle, who has music albums such as Look Up Child and Behold. Then also in the cast, we have Asim Chahadri, I say Chaudhry, Chaudhry, and is in the TV series People Just Do Nothing and is in the movie Click and Collect. Now, the plot of David. David is a movie based on the incredible Bible story of David and Goliath. Now, David is a sheep herder who is meant for greatness, who goes on a journey as he grows into becoming a man who is a king. Now, critic opinion. Now, David is such a great movie, honestly. I believe songs called I Will Not Be Afraid is very touching, actually kind of chilling at the same time. Like you feel like you can just feel like the bravery in like the song and like the encouragement, the encouraging stuff, traits of the song, such as heroic traits, simple action packed, and about sacrifices for great or good. It just makes you feel like there's hope. So, final score rating for David, I give it a 7 out of 10. I love this movie. I definitely recommend checking out David, as it is a great movie to take your family to see. A movie meant for all ages approved. Streaming platforms that David is on is Amazon Prime Video, Apple TV, and Fandango at home. Now, our next movie that we have is called Goat. Goat is PG, rated PG, came out 2025, and is 1 hour and 40 minutes long. Now, the cast of Goat is Caleb McLaughlin, who's in Stranger Things, Dora and the Lost City of Gold, and The Deliverance. Then we have NBA player Stephen Curry. And then we also have Gabrielle Union, who's in Bring It On and Bad Boys 2. Now, the plot of Goat is a young goat tries to compete in this sport called Rollerball, a similar game to basketball, as a contender who doesn't have the best chances because of his size. In this movie, Smalls can ball, and he wants to prove to the world that he can. Critic opinion on Goat. Goat is a really good movie that makes you motivated to do your best. I shouldn't say good, it's a pretty great movie. So this movie really makes you feel motivated to do your best, to be your best self. You want to achieve something, as the main story is about a goat who beats all odds against him and achieves his long life dream in playing in a professional basketball league, changing the game forever. Final score rating, I give it a 7 out of 10. Also, I really like the rap diss tracks in the movie, like the songs. They were very catchy and they were pretty funny to listen to. So, last thing I have to say is the streaming platforms. Now, the streaming platforms that Goat is on is at your local theaters at this moment in time, but soon to be out on Netflix, Hulu, and Disney Plus in May or June of 2026, and soon out to be on Amazon Prime and Apple TV in March or April of 2026. Alright, now the next movie that we have is called Rental Family. Rental Family is rated PG-13, came out in 2025, and is 1 hour and 50 minutes long. Now, the cast of Rental Family is Brendan Fraser, who's in the Mummy trilogies, and is in George of the Jungle and Airheads. Another cast member we have is Mari Yamamoto, who's in Monarch, Legacy of Monsters, and Kate. And then we also have Takehiro Hira, who's in Giri or Haji, or Lost Girls and Love Hotels. We also have Akira Emato, who's in Dr. Dr. Akagi, and A Man, and Scandal Eve. Now, the plot of Rental Family is a struggling actor from America is living in the heart of Tokyo, Japan. He finds new work as someone who is supposed to take care of anyone who is in their lonely space and is supposed to make them feel comfortable with whatever the situation is. Now, the critic opinion on Rental Family is a really fantastic movie. It had me in awe moments with some laughable moments, some heartwarming, and some heartbreaking and wise wisdom, all in one movie. Rental Family is a unique movie that takes you into a side of Japan that isn't peculiar into other countries, but may I say it is a fantastic movie, and it will have you fascinated by from beginning all the way to the end. Final score rating, Rental Family, I give it a solid 7 out of 10. It's not a classic, but it is a great work coming from all the actors, especially from Brendan Fraser with an awesome movie comeback over a decade besides The Whale and Killers of the Flower Moon. Streaming platforms that Rental Family is on is Hulu, Disney Plus, Amazon Prime Video, Apple TV, and Fandango at Home. Now, the next movie we have is Paul Blart Mall Cop. Paul Blart Mall Cop is rated PG, came out in 2009, and is 1 hour and 31 minutes long. Now, the cast of Paul Blart Mall Cop has Kevin James, who's in Solo Mio, and I now pronounce you Chuck and Larry, and Zookeeper. We also have Rainy Rodriguez, who's in TV series Austin and Ally, and the movie Girl in Progress. Then we also have Jayla Mays, who's in Epic Movie, The Smurfs, and American Made. Now, the plot of Paul Blart Mall Cop is a heist robbery is happening at a shopping mall on Black Friday. Paul Blart, a security guard played by Kevin James, must stop these robbers before they steal all the mall's money on Black Friday. Now, critic opinion, hilarious movie. I love the goofiness of this movie. Definitely a movie I would take the family to see. It will have your entire family laughing with lots of action-packed scenes and great history on filming this movie as well. Everything about the cinematography has passion and is a masterpiece. Final score rating of Paul Blart Mall Cop is an 8.5 out of 10. Please, on Thanksgiving or Black Friday, show this movie to your friends and family and celebrate by laughing together if you have nothing better to do besides eating and shopping, because this movie is such a classic. Now, streaming platforms that Paul Blart Mall Cop is on is Fandango at Home, Vudu, Amazon Prime Video, Apple TV, and YouTube. Now, our next and final movie is Observe and Report. Observe and Report is rated R, came out in 2009, and is 1 hour and 26 minutes long. Now, the cast of Observe and Report is Seth Rogen, who's in Good Fortune, Paul, and Pineapple Express. We also have Anna Faris, who's in the Scary Movie trilogies, and The House Bunny, and The Dictator. And we also have Ray Liotta, who's in Goodfellas and Hubie Halloween. We also have Michael Pena, who's in End of Watch, Ant-Man, and the movie Fury. Now, the plot of Observe and Report is a flashing pervert is on the loose at a public mall, and it is up to Ronnie Barnhart, played by Seth Rogen, and his colleagues to find this and stop the flashing street pervert before more people are traumatized. Critic opinion on this movie is there's just no words, dude. This movie will just have you not breathing. That's how funny it is. This movie is a comedic classic also. Seth Rogen is in his prime playing a serious comedic actor in this movie. You gotta love his commitment with everyone else who is involved in this film. I was laughing nonstop, and I believe that you would so too. Final score rating of Observe and Report, 7 out of 10. Such a hilarious film. I couldn't stop laughing at every part. It was just stupid, funny, serious at some parts, and just straight up controversy. I will watch it again just to show newcomers because it's that funny. Streaming platforms that Observe and Report is on is Amazon Prime Video, Apple TV Store, and Fandango at Home. Now, if I had to choose between Paul Blart Mall Cop or Observe and Report, I would have to go depending on if you want to take your whole family to see which one. Because if you want to take your family, like if you want to like show your family a family movie, then definitely Paul Blart Mall Cop is the best one to go with. But if you guys are adults and are mature enough, then I definitely recommend Observe and Report because it's just hilarious from beginning to end. Like just it's like I can't describe how funny it is. It's hilarious. But both are really, really good movies. I recommend both. But definitely the more family appropriate one is Paul Blart Mall Cop. So probably go with that one first. And when you're older, or like say when you're with your mature friends, then I would say, or I wouldn't say mature. You get the point. Go with Observe and Report. It's rated R. All right, and that should end it with the movie reviews today. So hope y'all enjoyed that, and see you till next time. Peace.